set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31.
How about this one, a truck?
Just about every
How about this one, I'm
look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Talking about the timeline.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jones.
We gonna see.
This up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. They'll try and run forward Jones.
We gonna see.
He's not good enough. 1st down. So he's stopping short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Trying to take the wave.
First half, they got to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running.
Oh, you need me turned down?
Here's
I got you.
now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half.
What just
nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg
Go in the bed, G. What you mean you don't need? Bro, you 9. Ain't nothing wrong with your damn knee. Go on somewhere.
Because they've had some time.
You need to start going outside playing more.
With a run by McCaffrey. And he'll find some room to get this up to the 14. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down.
Yeah, turn the light off in your room.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly
what is it with your accuracy, dog?
It's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions.
Calabash, Argentine, rapper.
Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
I said on the better things.
34. His first catch. On the better things. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
On you.
Oh, here's 1st and 10.
No.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by
New Toronto.
Big time sack.
Like I play for North Carolina.
It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
Then November came.
Going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You know I'm going to lean towards a defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. I know. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not
They got me feeling like the one again.
He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd.
Hold
Able
up.
to convert on that RPO.
Hold.
The guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
I swear, man. Everything to stop me. Want to see me win, up?
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
All right. Running down the streets with my woes.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Yeah, this is going to be he won the fight for the football.
I want that Ferrari.
Pickup of 18 yards.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there with a nice pickup.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
That is sick, man. No way. Open field?
Down second and right at a yard.
Check out his damn boots.
Pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's been where you find me at. That's been where you find me at. I know a nigga named.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
I went to Bo James. I had a yellow Techno Marine. Holding him back pass. That was when Ethan was pushing the Subaru hashtag. And I'm talking way before hashtags.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Through the 6 with my woe. You know how that go. You know how that go.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he couldn't quite.
I tried to slide because he would stupid self would get hurt. That's what I meant. He didn't fumble.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this.
As soon as Bacchus get back on the rope.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone. And it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
You know.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Haskins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows.
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted, third time. Picked off at the 49. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited. excited and having a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Bro, why y'all pushing me forward, though?
They trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Wow.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Wow, Rick Ross already the biggest boss shit. Oh.
Credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Wow!
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his target, that's more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Runs over it. Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now Haskins down around his goal line. He finds Howard complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll run it with Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Haskins, he'll keep it. And that is incomplete. No gain.
Wow!
Himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, they weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. That's
Dog, I'm right there, bruh.
1st down past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. 10.
Like literally right there.
O.J. Howard. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 30. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs right there. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
No, roll. No.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Oh. It's a real 6 guy, boy. Chain goddamn you, Chain.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still.
Whoa, get out there.
I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
I'm not new to this.
Knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off
I'm not new to
That's got to
this.
frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. To throw again, Haskins. Over the middle to Evans. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And his pass is intercepted from the 14 today.
Can't let it go. With a check, though.
Midfield, they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the
And
guys.
if you don't know, now you know.
Whatever the reason is, you better figure it out.
Up the
6
angle.
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Gonna change it.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Thomas.
And we ain't even got a cocaine. We ain't even got a scale. Not an old plug Merc.
This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator.
O.J. Howard is killing me.
Coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Ooh, that's right there. Hip pocket action.
Nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Haskins.
That is sick as hell, man.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Wow, that's some sick.
Haskins back to the air. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
I've never seen that animation before. Damn.
26 yards on the play there.
Damn.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I was going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead? And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10. Wake up in this penthouse to the cityscape. You know it's authentic, every shit I say. I mean, self-destruction ain't got me right. Sometimes I can tell me that I want you in. But I know you still play this way your mistakes. Oh, you know your race, you gotta find a place. Just make sure you cross the mirror and fuck the time of day.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Found his target, it's Anderson. He's at the 40, the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 82 yards. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Steps away. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man is Howard, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
35-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins.
Doc, this is
right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Buccaneers.
From the shotgun again to Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. They'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Four, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Haskins to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.